Hello everyone, this is the Mental Health for Life channel. Symptoms of depression typically improve after approximately 2 weeks to a month of taking medication. Initially, the severe mood swings, loss of appetite, and insomnia tend to subside while improvements in energy and concentration come later in the process. As a result of this, during the early stages of treatment, there is a transitional period where it is challenging to tell whether the condition is getting better or not. You may mistakenly begin to wonder if you really are sick or just lazy. This uncertainty can give rise to practical issues that go beyond the symptoms and can be considered a secondary disorder stemming from the original depression. Here are 7 of the biggest, most painful challenges you can face with depression. Number 1. Inability to do things you used to be able to do. Not only are you unable to work, but even simple tasks like housework or personal chores feel overwhelming. Activities you used to enjoy, such as listening to music, watching TV, or engaging in entertainment, no longer bring you joy. Life feels devoid of pleasure, and it's disheartening to think about the times when you used to work hard. You may wonder if you will ever regain the ability to work the way you did before. Recovering from depression does not follow a fixed timeline. However, with time, it will certainly improve. With time, you will gradually regain the ability to do things that once became challenging. Start by engaging in easy and enjoyable activities to begin your journey towards recovery. Number 2. Feeling like you are not needed. When you give your work your all and then take a leave of absence, the company may appear to be functioning just fine without you. This may cause a perceived lack of acknowledgement or appreciation for your past effort, making you feel ultimately unimportant and dispensable. To make matters worse, your family might begin to display some annoyance because the person who was usually never home is now always at home. When it comes to depression in housewives or husbands, they may feel worthless because they are unable to fulfill their household duties. They may even start to think along the lines of, wouldn't it be better for the family if I weren't here? This negative self-perception can also arise in other situations, leading to a decline in self-esteem. At times like this, it's challenging to recall and acknowledge the times when you did work hard, as all you can see is a current sense of inadequacy. It's important to remember that everyone has value and is needed in this world. Try not to get caught up in negative thoughts and focus on building a healthier perspective. Number 3. Anxiety over falling behind in life. During challenging times, we often find ourselves scrolling through other people's social media profiles. We see other individuals our age who seem to be excelling in their careers and relationships. You end up comparing yourself, someone still in the process of recovery, and end up feeling miserable. You may fall into the illusion that everyone else is thriving while you are being left behind, fueling your anxiety. First and foremost, we are not suggesting that you completely disconnect from social media. However, it's essential to avoid fixating on those who incessantly boast about their accomplishments online. Often, those who appear to be doing well are showing just the tip of the iceberg. Many influencers and individuals online fabricate or exaggerate their success. True happiness should not be flaunted or measured by these sorts of external displays. Further, each person's life journey is unique, so comparing oneself to others serves no purpose. Terms like winners and losers may exist in games, but life is far more complex than that. Number 4. Misconceptions of laziness. The challenges presented by depression are often misunderstood unless experienced firsthand. Since depression doesn't manifest physically, your family may mistakenly perceive your condition as laziness. And their well-intentioned inquiries about your recovery can end up hurting you unintentionally. Even further, if you struggle with simple tasks at home, they may ask, "Can't you at least do this?" This can make you feel as if your home has become an overwhelming place. It's important to communicate and help your family understand your depression. You can ask them to accompany you to medical appointments and explain your symptoms to the doctor. If your home environment becomes too challenging to recover in, hospitalization might be another option to consider. Number 5. Financial difficulties. For some individuals, financial concerns add to their inability to rest and recover. They may have responsibilities like supporting their family or repaying loans, creating constant worries. Despite not being fully recovered, some feel compelled to return to work prematurely. It's also crucial to avoid attempting to solve financial problems through gambling or risky investments. When you are dealing with illness, relying on luck or risky ventures is unlikely to yield positive outcomes. Focus on prioritizing your well-being and seeking appropriate support for financial challenges. Number 6. Feelings of isolation. Depression often leads to increased social withdrawal and reduced communication with others. If you live alone, there may be days where you don't speak to anyone at all. Socializing becomes challenging, and you may find yourself with fewer friends to count on. It's essential to be brave and open about your illness, without worrying about appearing strange. A friend who abandons you during this time is not a true friend. A genuine friend will support you until you recover. Speaking about your experiences is crucial. Simply sharing your feelings can alleviate some of the burden on your heart. If you don't have someone close to confide in, seeking counseling can be a beneficial option. Number 7. Weight gain from medication. Depression can already make staying active a challenge. To make matters worse, certain medications further slow down your metabolism and increase appetite, resulting in uncontrolled weight gain. It can be distressing to discover that your everyday clothes no longer fit. This is particularly difficult for many women. If simply restricting your diet doesn't improve the situation, it's advisable to consult your doctor. Ask them to prescribe a medication that minimizes weight gain as much as possible. The challenges in life that arise as a result of depression can make symptoms worse and create a vicious cycle. This can make depression harder to treat and prolong the recovery process. Treating depression requires time and patience. It's important not to rush the healing process and instead acknowledge that it's natural to struggle with certain tasks due to the illness. It's also crucial to have the support and understanding of your family and loved ones regarding your condition. If you encounter difficulties, don't hesitate to seek guidance from a doctor or counselor. This was the Mental Health for Life channel. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.